All right, folks, racist Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, oh, he acted a fool speaking at the Donald Trump rally just the other day, and he chose to show all of his racism. Check this out.
Some people say, well, they're soft on crime. No, they're not soft on crime. They're pro-crime. They want crime. They want crime because they want to take over what you got. They want to control what you have. They want reparation because they think the people that do the crime are owed that. Bullshit. They are not owed that.
Oh, the white folks cheering. Look, I keep everything he said. I told y'all in my book, WhiteFear. Did I not tell y'all what this is all about? I told y'all this is the whole deal. All right, here's the other racist, Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia. Hear this fool.
Joe Biden's 5 million illegal aliens are on the verge of replacing you, replacing your jobs, and replacing your kids in school. And coming from all over the world, they're also replacing your culture. And that's not great for America.
Oh, they're replacing you and your culture. Y'all now understand my book, WhiteFear. WhiteFear, how the brownie Americans making white folks lose their minds. Hello. They are just speaking point blank. Now, that's what we always seeing. And the thing here, Congo, is they're showing who they are. And guess what? That's the Republican Party. That's their voters. And so what Tuberville is saying, what Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying, it's not out of the ordinary. This is who today's Republican Party is. Because those folks cheering, those are their voters. They are absolutely pushing those buttons of WhiteFear.
It's what Dr. Maya Angelou said. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And not only believe them the first time. And to be quite honest, Roland, I mean, we've been doing this, not you in turn, I'm talking about mainstream media, at least since Trump was running. All of this, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. How could they? Blah, blah, blah. They don't call them out. They just keep putting these guys on to get ratings. And you have been one of the few people out there who's been calling it out, actually attacking them every time it's set, and on top of that, helping black people understand a mobilization plan to fight this, because there are no more dog whistles. Everything is a bullhorn now. We know who they are. We've known for at least 5 years. Many of us have known a lot longer than that, especially going back with Trump to the 70s and the 80s. The question becomes, what are we willing to do about it? What pressure are we putting on their sponsors? What are people doing in this mainstream media to give other people like Marcus Flowers, who's running against Marjorie Taylor Greene, a platform to be able to speak up, who's a dedicated citizen of this country doing incredible work? The media, what was it, the former head of CBS who said, like, the Trump circus may be bad for America, but it's great for CBS and its ratings? They're doing it all over again. And we have to use every platform that we have to attack them verbally, to call them out, to call out their sponsors, and most importantly, mobilize to vote, because they are showing clearly that they want to take us back and take any rights. And look, and Tuberville, a man who, exploited black people through football, and that was your claim to fame. We don't want what you got. We just want equality, and just get out of our way, and we're going to keep doing what we need to do.
Absolutely. And look, Julian, I keep telling people what Donald Trump did was he opened the doors, tore the hinges off, and said, hey, let your racism flag fly.
There you go. I mean, he unleashed a beast. The beast was always there, but was somewhat tame and knew better than to do certain things. But he unleashed the beast and probably gave it, some kind of stimulant, because he had everything has been on a fast track in terms of taking away our rights, talking racist nonsense. I mean, Tuberville, when you look at the composition of the state of Alabama, he is a walking proof of gerrymandering, of anything negative about the vote you can think of. Black Alabamans are not proportionally represented, and we talked last week about the congressional district that they're trying to take. And Tuberville, as Omakongo said, he exploited black people with his football career. I don't care so much about that. He does not belong in politics. He and Herschel Walker could have an ex-football, not too bright senators convention.
Well, again, we know who they are. Renita, again, I keep telling folks, this is why I wrote the book. This is going to continue. This is like not out of the ordinary. This is going to be the norm. and we must fight these racists at every turn.
Absolutely. No, you're right. This is going to continue. This is the norm and has been the norm. Listen, I'm not going to repeat what the other two panelists said, but most of us who live in Georgia already know that Marjorie Greene Taylor is a committed idiot. We're already familiar with that. Hoping we can get some different election results this cycle. But I want to talk about what has got to be our solution as folks on the left, Democrats, or anybody who is not with the Republicans. And I think that has got to be, centering issues that matter to Black voters and talking about issues that Black voters want solved in their communities. Because right now we continue to see that, Democrats are, while they're running campaigns about how much they can reach across the aisle and work with the Republicans, you never see Republicans doing that. They're not running on being bipartisan. They are running on continuing to make boogeymen out of Black people. And that is how they are ginning up their base. We have got to be centering things that people want to hear about, like what we're going to do about police accountability issues, what we are going to do about getting reparations. Black folks are the majority of the Democratic Party, and that means that we need to have Black candidates who are talking about Black issues squarely and directly to get our folks up and out and ready to vote.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
When we invest in ourselves, we're investing in what's next for all of us. Growing, creating, making moves that move us all forward. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay Black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?